103 bullets. That is how much ammunition investigators say Colt Gray allegedly brought to Apalachee High School on the morning of that mass shooting. I'm Chelsea Beimfohr with Atlanta News First. We are just wrapping up day 3 of the Colin Gray Trial. Colin is the father of Colt, who is the accused shooter. Colin Gray is accused of giving his son the gun used in the Apalachee shooting attack. Today, we learned some new information about that weapon. A GBI firearms examiner testified that that gun cost about $1,000 and that the bullets used are typically used for hunting. That examiner also testified that when those bullets hit a target, they expand. We heard a lot of bone-chilling testimony as well from first responders, including the 2 school resource officers that were inside the school that day and ran towards the shooter as they heard those gunshots ring out. They then said that Colt Gray, who was later identified as that shooter, dropped his weapon immediately, complied, and they were able to arrest him. We also heard from the former assistant principal at Apalachee High School, who described a mix-up that happened that day because there were 2 students with very similar names, Colt and Colton Gray, who were in the same class. We learned earlier in the week that Colt Gray's first period teacher had notified administrators that morning that something didn't sit right with her. She said Colt Gray asked her about school shooting drills and then had a poster board sticking out of his backpack, which she thought may be concealing a weapon. So basically, that assistant principal pulled the wrong student out of the class and began questioning him that day. And essentially, by the time they found they were looking for a different student, those shots had begun to ring out.
Okay. How many shots did you hear?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay. What did you do when you heard the shots? Well, first off, what did the school resource officers do?
They were running towards the sound.
So the defense maintains that Colin Gray cannot be held criminally responsible because he didn't know that his son was allegedly planning a school shooting. They also pointed out today regarding that assistant principal that it took the school officials about 90 minutes between the time that they were first alerted about Colt possibly having a gun that day to the time that the shots rang out. So this trial will be continuing over the next couple weeks, and we will be continuing to bring you updates from gavel to gavel.